Okay, here we
it's
go.
me. I thought I'd come on here really quick because I am
She has extreme
super pissed off.
tardy dyskinesia.
Aggravated,
She's
and
pissed
super,
off because
super
she's a
not going to tolerate this
cointelpro
guy again.
informant.
For those that don't know,
She's
and
an
hopefully if my
agent
camera
provocateur. She has drug-induced tardy dyskinesia.
big YouTuber.
She has involuntary facial movements.
Share the screen for you for a second.
She is scripted. Everything she does on internet is scripted.
Okay, and we're gonna go
she works for COINTELPRO.
Because I want you guys to see this. Because this is the
They
thing
use this smaller window to hide themselves.
Okay?
They don't want people knowing that they're 100% scripted.
The Gabby Petito case. Almost so much so that he like
who cares about? She's pushing
Joseph Morris,
medium.
Watching this, like, take it from
she fits the profile
like that.
of the Snowden documents.
Behind the videos that you're
She's fake angry.
Along with this video that I'm sorry, I think this video is.
She's probably very bitter because she might not even be 35 yet. Yet her weight is ballooning. The shape of her body goes in every direction. It hit a tipping point. Her face is done. She's grimacing everywhere. Hard grimace right there. There are going to be times like this where she's blocked out because I'm mailing this in. I'm talking over her because nothing she is saying is relevant to real life. She calls the guy an idiot. That's acting. That's Graham Elwood did that, and then he laughed. It's her job to entrap. It's her job to push crap that no one with a thinking mind should bother with. So here she is talking up different races and colors of people.
You had the Catholic school mom, 50 to 60, and another Asian guy, 40 to 50. Now, I'm not going to lie.
Her face is so done. There's so much grimacing going on.
People kind of
she evokes authority. I was in the jury. I was in there. I'm a news anchor.
A lot of TikTok videos, but also
she started trolling me on the few videos I made on her.
TikTok videos of themselves.
She's saying, I told you that news anchors leave places every couple years.
Kind of convenient.
She's saying, I'm no longer for Russia Today. I don't work at Russia Today. There's a hard grimace from her.
Like, make the video myself, maybe? I don't know.
So they move that stuff around. Ebon Kim, Manitoc, Redneck Economics, back in the day, like 2017, they were the practice ground.
Joseph Morris, it's time.
The use of Zoom, the use of the so-called engineering, the so-called ones and twos.
So this just in, a jury member is speaking out on TikTok, but is not showing their face.
Might have to turn that a little lower.
Anonymous. So let's get into it. They posted 2 videos, one about Elaine Bredhoff being on the Today Show, as well as one about.
She goes in a crazy man, crazy woman mode because she can't control her face.
User 5. I mean, that looks like a random ass.
I don't see the username because I'm focusing in on your involuntary facial movements. We now know that you know Faran Fronczak. We all know that you kept leaving news jobs, that no one in real life does that. They try to settle into the community, or they move for a better job, maybe. They get an upgrade. They go from like the Boston Globe to ESPN Sports or something big like that. No one goes from local TV news hotshot to Russian
if you're just joining, this guy created
Five Eyes
videos over the Gabby Petito case. And again,
fake videos. Everything about this woman is fake. She's like, if you're watching, so she's trying to rile people up.
So this is him now talking about,
we have about 10 more minutes.
Mind you,
of this screen.
this
Look
shit
at
would
that
be
bitter
going
grimace.
viral. Okay?
And then
This would be
the
going
last
viral.
10 minutes will be her
And good. I'm
a
glad
big
Tock did a
screen
TikTok
where
of it
we won't need to
and do research.
crop
Yeah,
it like
but
this.
you know what? I'm not buying it.
So what we're
I
looking
am
at
not buying it
is
because this guy has put out fake
in
news before.
an
Like what we've heard with Amber
aspect
Heard.
ratio
If you can lie about one thing, a la
of
fake
the small
videos of
screen.
Gabby Petito, you can lie about just about anything. And if he's willing to go
She's
that
barely
low
into it. She's
and create
mid-30s
fake videos
at the
about
oldest,
a
yet
girl who was murdered,
look at the damage.
there is not
That's
a thing you
irreversible
can't do.
damage,
This
by the
is
way,
a step
and
up.
she's
Or a
definitely
step down, whatever.
making it
You know,
worse. It
this is
seems to be
less
getting worse.
than that. So let's watch this POS and see what his big report
This is what happens when you
Covers
make bad
all of the
choices in
questions that were
life.
answered
You
on his
end up
TikTok. I
in a
avoided some
hole.
duplicates. Now let's watch that one video he posted.
When they
It's
go to
very
audio like
interesting,
this, it
and
gets so
I
much
linked his
louder
TikTok
in
down
her
below so you guys
voice.
can check it out as well.
which will eventually go to be his backup TikTok.
That's a
account.
hard,
So
extreme
today was my last day being
grimace.
a juror on the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, and I wish to remain anonymous.
This is called a
because this
fracture
is, more
point.
things
There's
about the trial.
no
I don't
coincidence
follow pop
that
culture too
Fault
much,
Lines
so I
has
haven't
the
really
name
been
it
a
does.
fan of Johnny Depp or Amber Heard.
They say
so
on
I
this
thought I was
side we have the
pretty
left from the left
unbiased
side,
about the whole thing.
and from
But
the
from
right,
the very beginning,
from the
when
independent,
Amber
from the
Heard was testifying,
Faran
everything just seemed
Fronczak
so off with how she
was
kept
a
making eye
fake
contact
right
with me,
to
and it
Jamal's
made me extremely
fake
uncomfortable
left.
to where I would no longer look
She
over at her
left
when she was giving her answers.
because the
I
Ukraine
would just
war
listen
was going
intently,
on.
and everything she was saying
I had
came off
exposed
like
the
bullshit.
teleprompter
And I
situation.
wasn't
Now they're
following
over at
anything on
Rumble.
TikTok during the whole
They're
trial,
getting
and I
next to no
scrolled through after the
views.
trial.
They're getting
And
maybe
it
700 views
blows my
now
mind
for
how every
videos
single
at
person
Rumble.
seemed to be commenting on how weird it was.
When they were on YouTube, I think Fault Lines was
Good
getting
news for Johnny
a
Depp.
couple thousand views
That
if
was my
you
gut feeling
combine the
for
two
what information in the
channels.
trial. But Amber Heard, what a crazy woman.
Wow, guys. So you heard it here.
I don't care
first,
about
folks. A
Amber
juror
Heard
has
and Johnny
You
Depp.
heard it here first, folks. Okay, there's an old
Is she gonna
saying in
get
the news, okay?
page views
You don't want to be first
when no
you wanna
one
be accurate.
cares anymore
And
about
this guy
Amber
clearly
Heard
doesn't
and
give a
Johnny
shit about
Depp?
being accurate.
What's she gonna
Let's say
do
this
next?
does come out.
There's a cap on
Let's say
someone
it does
like
come out,
this.
and
She's
this
not
is a
appealing to
juror's
look
TikTok.
at. She's
Okay,
actually the
that's fine.
opposite.
But
She's
you
repulsive.
should be saying this in your video.
She
This
has her
is not
eyebrows in a
confirmed.
holding
We're not
pattern.
sure about this yet.
Her
We're still
jaw
trying
is
to figure it
clenched.
out.
She's got that
But just
Diet
blatantly putting it out there
Coca-Cola
and saying
thing
this is
going
a
with
jury
half of
member
the
on
jaw
TikTok.
there.
No,
One can
that
see
is
it if they
not
focus in. She's got
accurate.
small yet
Like for example,
discernible.
and I've been seeing all of
She has
these
small
clickbaity
movements
things on TikTok.
that are very
on
similar
TikTok,
to
on
all the
YouTube, where
other
it's like Johnny Depp's
people
daughter testifies, and it's like
who
his
couldn't
daughter
control
never was even in the
themselves.
trial. And it's one of these things where it's just like I'm so
She's got some
sick
high-pitched
and tired of these
voice going
freaking
on there.
people. I mean, come on.
She's sick
And
and
you know what,
tired. She's calling people
I just watched it, and I got
losers.
so infuriated. So in case you didn't see
I did
it
a
on Popcorn Planet, this is what he
watch
just put out there,
along
and
of
I literally
Hannah
could
Arend
not agree more.
of High Powered Ideas.
Guys,
This woman
clip this for Twitter. So many of you guys are sending me
has a
juror on TikTok
a bad looking face. Oh God, I was ripping into her in the exchange,
No,
and all of a sudden
no, this is better.
YouTube's like,
Calling him out is
"Are
better.
you sure you want to post
Andy,
that?"
calling him out is better.
So I deleted
Thank
it.
you for doing so.
Expose Joseph Morris during the Gabby Petito phase.
She
for
can't
not
control her
only
face, and
faking
she's
clips. There was a clip he sent
35-ish.
to Brian Laundrie going
Right there,
live
she's
on
chewing on her
Instagram,
lip.
and he was
That's
putting
tardive
corpses in his
dyskinesia.
thumbnails during this phase.
Her blinking, it's in her eyes, her jaw, pretty much, and she obviously has an extreme eating disorder. It's one thing to get chubby. It's one thing to get out of shape. It's one thing to even put on like 30, 40, 50 pounds. But she hit the tipping point.
And again, the fact that you're going
This
to
is
the
the last
extent
4
of
minutes,
putting
20
fake
seconds
in your thumbnails.
of
Like,
the
sir?
smaller view.
Come on. Come on.
All right, guys. So this
Holding
just in,
pattern
a
for
jury member is
eyebrows.
speaking out on TikTok.
So we
that
went
is
through some of
not
this
showing their
already.
face because
Said she was in the jury. Sorry about that.
TikToker say he's a juror.
Earlier,
That's what have we learned nothing?
I get a lot of ideas floating in the noggin.
I'm so frustrated.
It's tough to
Stop
organize
sending
them.
this guy. I don't want to ever get any more clips from this guy, so please don't send them to me. And stop.
I believe in a mosaic
Honestly, someone
approach
Joseph
to
Morris
consciousness.
speculation here, but I would not be surprised, Lewis, if that
Regards
release of
to
the
history,
juror is Mr.
philosophy,
Morris himself. He has
posted
resorted to
etc.
What
and I'm
about
calling
Elaine
out
Bredhoff
Joseph.
answers jury cannot address.
I'm done with the conditioning in that I hear that chatter in the background over my speaking.
And look at
I
his
feel it
stupid
in my
smug
ears.
face, too, where he's like,
Excuse me.
you heard it here first.
See, that's the
And
crazy
I just love
woman
Andy's
mode.
face because it's so true. And again, like people like Andy,
They have the
people like
tardy
myself,
dyskinesia,
people like
so
us
they're
where we
like,
are
well,
trying to find
I'll start
factual
working
stuff
with
and
it,
you
I
have to
guess.
vet
You
your
can't beat it,
sources.
you gotta join it.
Like this dude
That's
just
how I
put it
feel
out
about
there,
the
and
algorithm.
He's got 212K subscribers.
I know there's an algorithm
and
going
that's the
on,
scary part.
that they're
That's the
taking
scary
everything
part.
in on us,
And there are people that
that
know what
it's
these
a
jurors look like. They don't
100%
have their names.
psyop
Names can't be released, I think, for a year.
existence.
Or at least for some time. Don't quote me on the actual
Sometimes
number, because I
I
don't know it
come up a
factually.
second or two
So I will tell
later
you,
with
I'll look it up
a
after this.
follow-up word.
But
Just can take me a little bit to pound out the ideas.
You want the real story?
Just means I'm unscripted and thoughtful.
Now I'm just speculating, but hey, if Joseph Morris
So now she's smiling.
I'm gonna say it's fact too. I think
She was reading right there.
and I think you're faking the
Now
news
she's
again.
doing some sideways motion, similar to Jardula. Doing that is making arm movements in the other video I made.
it's time to stop. And the way you
Exactly.
stop these idiots
It's
is
time
you
to
call them
stop
out. I'll show you
with
what I did
your
after this.
scripting. That's what I did, Faran. I called you out, I exposed you.
Go to any real media outlet and
It's
confirm
just
it.
getting
You can do it
worse
anonymously. You
for
can
yourself.
come and reach me out.
Now we know you're
Exactly.
watching these
You can go do
videos
this anonymously. For
that
those
you're
that don't know
stewing
Andy,
over
I love
this.
Andy. And he actually got his own Me Too problem
Andy
where there was a girl that
Kaufman?
accused him.
Who
And he
cares?
lost everything.
I mean, I
you guys
care about
remember,
Andy Kaufman.
You know, and no, I'm not going to do cancel culture. I'm not going
I
to.
remember that white tablet
What
teleprompter
I'm saying
you
is that it's time
wouldn't
to start
admit
calling
was
these
there.
people. So what did I do?
She said before she took over for Austin Tully, she was like a guest. She was on a few times right before
Let's see if he
he left.
this just in, a jury.
Oh, even his voice.
I was on the Sputnik channel because
Perfect.
I was banned from the Jamal Thomas channel.
Let me show you really quick, and then I said.
I think I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Like I didn't finish the thought.
So here's the video, right? I wrote.
She's making fun of my master's degree, saying even if it's true, they give those away to anybody.
At the very, very top here.
Yet she's saying I'm the news anchor. She puts it in her titles.
No.
News anchor response. There's a hard grimace.
I said
My shtick's
this
legit.
is false.
I'm not crazy. It's called
the jury cannot
autism.
come forward yet. At least tell your audience that. This is
I've known about Internet COINTELPRO. We're coming up to the last seconds here for this part. When we come back, we'll continue this.
And then, thank God, people have already
watch along of
brain dead.
an Internet COINTELPRO personality named Faran Fronczak.
So again,
I'll be back.
folks, it's spread really fast. And again, if it turns out to be real, great.
She's so scripted.
But the point is that you need to let your audience know that.
She's very good at hiding it.
What have you? These people, I mean, and
she's the best one at hiding that she's reading off teleprompters.
Like they can't. Their names can't be released for a year under like a court mandate If they want to come forward, great. But let me tell you guys something. Most jurors,
it would be best to slow it
they
down.
don't come forward for years.
That would distort the voice.
For years. There was, and you know what? If there was
Right there, she was staring at script.
a time. This is how
Her
you know
eyes
when
are
a juror
going
is just a little bit
sideways.
You had a juror
And
come
she
out
flipped.
right from the
She
Maxwell
blinks
right
a
away,
lot.
and like, I want to get interviewed. I want to get interviewed because they want their 15 minutes of fame. Most people.
So there's a
don't want
teleprompter
that.
straight ahead too. Right there, it's
Also,
bobbing a little bit
there's other reports
sideways.
where this guy knew about my dog stepped on a bee.
Right there,
and
she was
reacting
reading.
To it. I mean, it's just. I don't know.
So once you know what you're
Again,
looking for, you
that
can
is
look
not what
for
you
it.
said first. This could be a juror. This very well could. Do I think it is? No. I don't think this is a juror. I really don't. But the point is
She's
what I'm
really
saying is
falling
that
apart.
when you don't
Over
have it
just a
confirmed,
couple
you
years.
need to let your audience know that.
She looks so
And
much
that's why
different
it's guys
from
like
when
this
she
where I don't
was
trust it.
respectable
I saw what he
looking.
did with the Gabby Petito case, which I thought was disgusting.
It's obviously
And
the
I think that,
same
you know what?
woman. Wow, that
Some people
Grimace.
saying, you know, if I was a juror,
Is she even 35
maybe
and she's
talking,
making a weird,
I would give it time out of
drug-induced.
respect,
Drugs
and
cause
lawyer,
that.
Financial advisor. I'll tell you guys though, a lot of times these people like they don't really pay. Thanks for correcting it. Yeah,
People
exactly.
don't talk like that in real
I don't
life.
care about. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll tell you I'm wrong.
So where is she
But
looking
again,
at where she's not so afraid that it's obvious she's reading? Right there, she was
here,
going
I'll show it
sideways.
here, I'll even fix it. This has not been.
She wouldn't be
confirmed
trolling
yet.
my channel
At least tell your audience.
unless I was correct. When she debates, so-called debates, she never has a response for the white tablet teleprompters that were
The jury
proven.
can't come forward, but are they? No, I don't think so.
I have these
for a
people caught. So now she's
they come
tied to the
forward in
hip
the
of
next
Convo Couch
week,
through Roar Media. She's saying, I'm no
But
longer with
honestly, a lot
Russia
of these
Today.
people,
I have
I
nothing to
don't
do
think
with
they're
that
gonna wanna come
anymore.
forward because
Yet she's tied to the
they
hip
know
of
that they're
Roar
gonna get a
Media, tied to
barrage.
the hip
They see
of
how big this trial has been.
Convo Couch.
They see
Right there, she's
how
reading
much-
off of it.
I mean,
And they're reading off of
people
cell
have jobs
phones
right
too.
now. People have, you know, people they have to deal
In
with.
hindsight,
lives.
this is
And do
definitely
you think if there
Captain
comes out
Obvious.
there, you know, they stuck up
But I
for
was
Johnny
getting
Depp,
mocked.
and they
It
come
took me
forward,
months
and
and
then their employer
months
finds
of
out she's
hammering
like a
in
big
this
Me Too
nail
lover.
to prove it.
It's not going to be in their favor. It's not.
These people
You know?
have no free will.
And
They have
so
no
that's
free
my
thought.
thing.
They're the
Third
lowest.
report is reporting
That was a
that
hard
the
grimace
juror
of
has
the
spoken.
jaw. With the eyes grimacing also. So she has a total face grimace.
I don't know, but either way, I mean, it's.
A lot of awkward pausing. So what's that earpiece she's wearing? Looks really fancy. I've never seen anything like that before.
And I'm like, you know, we're having.
Oh, so he was just on Popcorn Planet.
I
didn't
try to
realize this
keep
was
the
his channel.
aspect ratio, so that's her.
I think what he's doing is he's saying that. Are you saying that Nerd Report said it was him? Because I think Nerd Report, he was just on there with Andy saying that it's not
I
confirmed.
mean, the bottom one, I don't even crop
again,
it. I didn't crop
you know,
anything
it's just,
for that.
what happened with his
I don't think I did.
okay.
Here's the last 5 minutes to go.
Where was it? What happened?
Bottom's
with his
not
Gabby Petito
cropped
stuff?
out
I mean,
at
he got
all.
raked through the coals for that.
Top, obviously, I
He
cropped
got
out
raked
her
through the coals.
eyes.
People called him out. And I don't
Keep
know if he ended up
our
taking it
button
down,
pressed
but I'm
down
pretty
that
sure
they
he took his
say
TikToks down of it.
to maintain the
but
aspect ratio.
Not cool.
She's
Not
grimacing the
cool. And
whole
again,
way.
Folks, this was a highly
She's a shell
Okay. Oh, I was
of
just making a
her
joke. Okay,
former
'cause I was gonna
beauty.
Say, for Luis, because I was gonna say I just saw
Hard
him.
grimace
He
from
was
the
laughing. I
eyebrows.
just had him on with Popcorn.
Very hard grimace, or else those things would
but that's
be
the
going
thing.
up and
This
down.
is such a highly
Or that's her
publicized
fair.
trial. You're not familiar with this Gabby stuff. Gabby Petito, she went missing a while back. She was the young white girl where she
Right
got
to
murdered by
left,
her
left to
boyfriend, and
right.
there was like a missing.
There you
there was, like, a
go.
missing persons case, and she ended up being found.
She's
out in the
reading.
woods, and
She's
then it was her
scripted
boyfriend
every
on a land trip
word.
where he went back down to Florida, and he didn't
I
show up with
downloaded this
her.
video because
People
it was
started
only
asking
about 20,
questions,
how
and they
long?
ended up,
Maybe
he ended up
25
going out in the woods and
minutes.
shooting himself.
She has a
Which I
video up
still
there
think that
over
there's a
5
lot more to that
hours,
story that we
and
haven't been
mostly a
told.
couple
But
hours
either way, he
each.
was making fake
This
videos
poor
saying that he
woman
was like
made all
saying
these
it was
bad
from Brian Laundrie's
choices,
cell phone and stuff. Like he's the only person that got it.
and
Like
now
really, really sick stuff.
she has
And again, like
tardive
as you make these viral
dyskinesia.
clips,
She
a
works
lot of
for
these YouTubers don't understand that there's a
disreputable,
family behind
murky,
that.
shadowy,
There's a family
scripted,
that's out there watching this
weird
stuff, and they
stuff
see
going
that, and
on.
it's just, you know.
It's Five Eyes.
So
They are the
it's
Five
not cool.
Eyes.
And so I'm not
RT,
surprised that he would totally
Elwood,
jump in on
Dore.
this too without probably
Rogan
watching a day
is
of the
a
trial. But again, my
CIA
point is just be careful
something.
because, you know,
It's pretty much what
people out there are going to put all this
Rogan.
clickbaity stuff.
There's no explanation
And
for
like
Rogan
Umbrella Guy
unless
said,
he's a plant.
research yourself.
Guys like Lee
What I'm
Camp
saying
and
is,
Graham
honestly,
Elwood
as a journalist who
are
has
all
covered
out there
court
now in
cases,
the open.
I
This
do not
woman,
think the jury is
she's a
going to come
form
out
of Graham
fluid and
Elwood
well. And if
and
they're
Lee
going to come
Camp.
out, what they'll probably do is they'll probably have it where they all come out together because they're not going to want to be one-on-one.
How can every
Because
word
again,
be
since it's
scripted?
so
This
highly
is why
publicized, since
having the
the Me
volume
Too
on a little
movement
bit
is
helps,
silently behind it, but they have noticed how they haven't said anything.
because
You know, this is a huge,
they're
huge
scripted
thing.
when
And
it's
the fact that you have an appeal going
obviously
as well.
being
I
represented
don't think
as
these
off the
people won't
cuff.
faint. I really don't. So
They're not
other
they're
than
not
Brian
reading
Laundrie,
off of
thank you.
notes. There are teleprompters.
So, yeah.
I found them.
That's
It's
my
right there.
spiel.
I put up
Just be
these.
careful with these losers.
I have this
because, again,
demo thing
I think it's disgusting.
for
And I
5-minute
think that, you know,
chunks.
I get
That's
it, you want
why
clips and stuff, but
I've been through
you know,
that before. I'm not going to explain it again, but
yeah.
it's a demo that
With
allows
that
me
said,
to
folks,
layer
thank you so
the
much
stuff
for
in
tuning
there,
in.
the
I just had to hop on
teleprompters,
because I was
and
so
the
done.
cropping.
I had to go drop off boxes at Amazon, and then all of a sudden I was just like,
She's
I was listening
scripted.
to it on the way home, and I was like, I am so so yeah. Do your research.
Right there, back
You know,
to reading. She looked
if it's
straight to the
fake,
middle of the camera.
we don't know. I personally
This
don't
woman
think it
is fake as
but yeah,
F is for
that's
fake.
the way it goes. All I'm
That's
saying
a good
though is if
movie.
it's coming
Orson
from
Welles.
Joseph Morris, I really wouldn't.
You have
trust
about
it. So
1 minute
that's just me.
left in the
And
period.
I'll probably see you guys tonight on Recatus chat, probably in Joe's chat as well. So with that said, I will see you
With
guys
that
later.
read
So
off of
till
the
tomorrow when we
teleprompter,
cover, the law and crime interview and possibly
she's the
Megyn Kelly's as well.
female version of
Till then,
H.A.
as
Goodman.
always, folks, may the good news be yours.
Yes, that's it. This is from her video. She went dark for about a minute. Well, I guess they're trying to mimic me. More and more they're mimicking me. Because I've been going sort of darkish like that at times. At the end of videos. Because I'm lining up. That's actually pretty good. That'll be a good background to keep up. I've got the opportunity to talk for about 20 more seconds. Got chores to do, but at some point I'll cobble together all these 5-minute chunks. Then I'll hit upload to the fantastic YouTube channel. Thank you. Take care.